my name is Brianna Coles, and today I get to chat with you about how easy it is to make your very own household cleaners using simple ingredients and your essential oils. There are many reasons to go natural with your cleaning products, but before we dive in, let me just start by saying maybe you are like I was once. I heard the word DIY or do it yourself, and it made me cringe a little. Isn't DIY just code language for complicated and time-consuming? I don't have time or energy for anything like that, but I researched more about the products I was already using, and it made me realize how bad they were, and I became more motivated to at least give the do-it-yourself route a try. I want to share with you what I found out and why I will always make my own cleaning products now. All right, so why do it yourself? Well, first of all, it is a lot cheaper. Most cleaners you make yourself are gonna cost around $1 to $2 compared to the $5 to $15 range for store-bought products. Plus, these actually work. That was another question that I had, so I was really grateful for that. And it's also much safer. Most store-bought cleaners contain dozens of toxic ingredients that are just no good for our skin or our lungs. And you compare that to most do-it-yourself recipes, which typically contain just a few natural ingredients. There's no need to pull out your rubber gloves and surgical masks when you clean your home. I also especially love that when I make my own cleaners, I control the ingredients going into them. And this gives me the peace of mind to know that not only are they safe for me to use, but my children as well. With 5 young children and 1 on the way, this matters to me. My children are always around when I am cleaning, and many are still young enough that they actually want to help with it. So it's very important to me to teach them how to do that. But if the cleaning products aren't safe for them, how can I include them? Well, now that's easy. It's so simple, and when I say simple, trust me on this. If you can read, measure, and pour, you can do this. Most of the things I make take less than 2 minutes to put together, so don't worry about it taking up a ton of your time. If you are sure to keep the basic ingredients on hand, it's also super convenient because if you run out of a certain mix, you just make more. No need for a trip to the store. Speaking of the basic ingredients, let's cover what some of those would be. These are the most common things you will use when creating cleaning products, and most likely you already have many or all of these ingredients around your home. But even if you don't, no worries. They are very easy to find. You can pick them up at most grocery stores, or even just order them online and have them delivered right to your house, which I'm always a fan of. As you get familiar with the different ways you can use these ingredients, you'll become more confident and maybe even start making up your own recipes. So your essential oils are gonna play an important role in all of these recipes, and not only does adding essential oils to do-it-yourself cleaning mixes totally boost the cleaning power, but it will make your home smell amazing. No artificial fragrances required. There are so many popular oils that can totally be interchangeable, and you can even mix and match to your preference. Blends like On Guard and Purify are great if you just want a no-fuss, pre-blended oil. And I personally love trying out new mixtures with whatever my favorite smells are for that day. I tend to use a lot of citrus, mints, and firs, and it actually makes cleaning so much more enjoyable when it smells good. It's like a little pick-me-up with every sniff. Now let's talk about containers. It's a widely known fact that essential oils can degrade plastic. So for this reason, it's generally recommended to only store oils in glass, and I always follow that rule if I plan to use the oil mixture on my skin or in a food recipe. However, I've never had a problem mixing and storing my cleaning recipes in a regular plastic spray bottle for 2 reasons. 1, the mixtures are usually quite diluted, and 2, I'm not going to be ingesting the mixture or applying it to my body. So I also like to use plastic bottles for my kids to use since they're lighter and they're not going to shatter if they're dropped. So really it's just a personal preference. One thing that I will mention is that it is helpful to have a funnel to make pouring a breeze. Then when it comes to labeling your bottles, obviously you're going to want to know what's in them. I love to just get a label on there. You're going to want to make sure that it's waterproof. It's not going to rub off when you touch it. These are going to rub off. This is a chalk marker and it rubs right off. So don't use that. I was trying to make them look so pretty, and you're going to want to print some or do something different than this. But I do love using the oil cap stickers as well to remind me what oils I use. The label doesn't have to be fancy. Even if it's just a piece of masking tape with pen, that's okay. And the last thing I will mention is that if this is your first time making your own cleaning supplies, you can use the recipes that I will share with you today, but know that there are so many more, and anytime I want to find something, the first resource I typically turn to is Google. Just hop on there and search doTERRA cleaning recipes, and that will pull up lots of new ideas for you. All right, are you ready to dive in and check out the recipes I use most often in my home? I will add a quick side note here that we rely a lot on the On Guard cleaner concentrate for many jobs in our home. But some of my other friends have already recorded some other videos for you with more details on this product, so I won't be going into that too much today. First up is just a basic all-purpose spray. This is great if you don't already use the On Guard cleaner concentrate, or maybe you, heaven forbid, run out of it, or maybe you just want to change things up a bit and try something new. You can use this spray for kitchen, bathrooms, or really any area that you want to clean. Next is one of my most favorites, which is the wood polish. I love how it gives a shine like no other product that I've ever used. And even though it has olive oil in it, it's actually less greasy than the store-bought products I've used in the past. You could even substitute fractionated coconut oil in there in place of the olive oil. I like to use woodsy smelling oils for this mix and citruses. And then we've got a glass and mirror cleaner. Now this may fool you when you spray and wipe it because it's not like store-bought cleaners at all. You're gonna see the water and wonder if it will just leave spots, but trust me, keep wiping, let it dry, and you're gonna have a shiny, streak-free clean. The recipe calls for distilled water, but you can definitely just try tap water to see if that works great for you. I choose distilled water because I know in my area we've got hard water that isn't great for creating the shine I'm looking for. Next is one of my most favorites. This is like happy in a bottle for me. I keep a bottle by my nightstand and one in each bathroom. It's great for eliminating odors and refreshing your linens, but I even like to spray it when I just need to pick me up during the day. Now let's talk about the bathroom. Now cleaning the bathroom is not an experience people look forward to very often. Being stuck in a small closed space with harsh chemicals not only makes it hard to breathe, but it can also be hazardous to your health. When you make that switch to your own cleaning products, you not only end up with something that is safer, but it's so much more enjoyable as well. Even if cleaning the bathroom doesn't become your favorite household chore, you won't have to hold your breath or irritate your respiratory system to do it. So this soft scrub is excellent for getting rid of soap scum, removing stains, and brightening your tile and toilet. This scrub is also great to use beyond the bathroom. Try it out for your cleaning your kitchen sink, the refrigerator, tile floors, and the stove top. And last is these awesome toilet bowl cleaning pods. I like to keep a container of these right by the toilet, which makes it super simple to give the toilet a quick clean without tracking anything down. And it sure is nice to have a cleaner that doesn't have to be locked in a cabinet because it's unsafe to keep handy. These take about 5 minutes to put together, and my kids love helping to make them. In fact, they love making all of these recipes so much, they even try to come up with their own, which can be pretty creative and a little messy, but they sure have fun. So I hope this was helpful to get you started or give you some new ideas on how to use your essential oils in your home each day. Whether you just try one of these recipes or you go make over your entire cleaning cabinet right now, I hope you can see that these essential oils are capable of so much. Don't underestimate the many benefits they can provide for you. Explore the possibilities by educating yourself and being willing to try new things. doTERRA makes it so easy to make our home happy and healthy.